What's up, you guys? It's your girl Jahh, gorgeous Imani Jahh, whatever you want to call me, and we are back here on another Wednesday with a hair tutorial. Yay! You guys are eating that last video up, so I thought that I might want to make this a consistent thing, so here we go. Today I am showing you how I installed these locks on my nephew. Shout out to my nephew Marquise, he really thugged it out. This took about, I would say, like 6 or 7 hours to install, but you could see, like, he literally has a full mane, like a lion's mane full of hair, no cap, clearly, because you could see. But again, this is just my method. Because of the texture of his hair, I decided to use the instant lock method with the crochet needle just to make sure that he was going to have locks that were actually going to last and also just mature as quickly as possible without a lot of delay time because he's involved in a lot of sports. So anyway, right now you can just see me parting his hair, and in a second I'm going to get into like the actual process of me locking his hair. But I just wanted you to see the before so you could take it all in. Just imagine, like, his entire head of hair is getting ready to be transformed in the next, 15 minutes? So yeah, just watch the magic. And again, this is just the parting phase. It's going to be sections where you also see me continue to part his hair as well. But let's get started.
Something real, not base. You wanna get with me, stop. Those on this side, those over on this side.
We already washed his hair and made sure that we put in a leave-in conditioner spray. Right now, all you're seeing me doing is sealing in that moisture with some oil. I already poured the oil into my hand, massaged it in my hand, and then just made sure that I also put it straight on his scalp. And I'm massaging it in from root to tip in his actual hair. And then every time I start a new section, I'm just using an appropriate amount of gel just to coat the entire section and to make sure that it's separated, but also prepared to get ready to be retwisted, or for the starter locks to be installed, rather.
Swam now with nobody, cause I don't wanna hurt nobody. Did it over, tasted and call me. Still got love for your mommy. I know you wanna be somebody, even if you gotta leave somebody. Yes, I'm hurting, yes, I'm jaded. Most of the things I don't wanna say. I won't be around while you chase. You'll try to come back when you faint. I always want the truth, but it's dangerous. You got something real, not bad. You wanna get with me, stop. Yes, I'm hurting, yes, I'm jaded. Most of these things I don't wanna say. I won't be around while you chase. You wanna hear me up when you make it. You'll try and come back when you're famous. I always want the truth, but it's dangerous. You got something real, not base. You wanna get with me, stop. Those on this side, those over on this side. nobody, cause I don't wanna hurt nobody. Did it over text, didn't call me. Still got love for your mommy. I know you wanna be somebody, even if you gotta leave somebody. Yes, I'm hurt, yes, I'm dead. Most of the things I don't wanna say. I won't be around while you chase. You'll try to come back when you faint. I always want the truth, but it's dangerous. You got something real, not bad. You wanna get with me, stop. Yes, I'm hurting, yes, I'm jaded. Most of these things I don't wanna say. I won't be around while you chase. You wanna hear me up when you make it. You'll try and come back when you're famous. I always want the truth, but it's dangerous. You got something real, not basic. You wanna get with me, stop.
Honestly, I love everything about the lock process, but sectioning the hair is one of my favorite parts. I love when I get to see a crispy scalp. So in this section, as you can see, I've been working through the hair for a while. To save time, I'm essentially pre-parting every row, not only vertically but also horizontally. So what I mean is, as you can see, I took that chunk of hair and I separated it horizontally. So I split it in the middle as if it was a hot dog, I think, the long way. And then now what you can see me doing is vertically splitting it down the middle, trying to give you some visual references. But I'm vertically splitting it down the middle as well, just to pre-part the sections that are going to make up his locks, as you can see. So that's obviously not the finished starter lock, but what's crazy is if you look to the right of that, one of the starter locks is finished. And if you look to the left of that as well, where you see those 3 locks and there's a clip, those starter locks are finished too. So even just wrapping his hair around is giving finished lock, but I haven't even done anything yet. Like I said, I'm just pre-sectioning the hair, as you can see, to make sure that before I even go in to really start the instant lock process, all of the locks that I would essentially be creating for that row are already set apart. So it's just more fluid for me to continue to move through the process, so that I'm not stopping to section the hair off every time I'm trying to create a new lock, if that makes sense. And you know I'm always going to take my time to make sure those parts are even and crispy. Now I'm getting ready to start interlocking, and the first step is to back comb or comb in the opposite direction that the hair grows in order to create more friction with his natural hair pattern. Since he has a loose hair curl pattern, it's going to be harder, or it's going to take longer rather, for his hair to actually lock. So that's what the back combing helps, does create more tangling within his hair naturally. However, if he still wanted to, he'll be able to take these twists out in the beginning stages while he's still waiting for his hair to officially lock. Here's the most intricate and tedious part of that instant crochet lock method. Honestly, no matter what the hair texture of the person is, whether it's a tight 4C curl or a loose like 3A, curl. This is neither of his hair textures, by the way. But It doesn't matter how loose or tight the curl is. Essentially, this part takes a lot of work and focus to make sure that you're consistently crocheting the hair throughout the locks, that there's no gaps or no loopholes. So that's what you see me doing, making sure that I'm reassuring that the hair is secure by twisting it as well, to confirm that the thickness of the lock is being maintained as I'm going all the way down, but also just to make sure that I'm tucking all the hairs in every step of the way, all the way down. If there are stray hairs on the ends of his locks, I'll either tuck that back up and crochet it into the lock again, or honestly, depending on the person, sometimes they just need a trim because that's just dead and uneven hair. So I'll usually do that beforehand as well. Ask them if they need me to trim their locks. But most times, like I said, I just tuck that hair back in to form the end of the lock completely. But that's pretty much the gist of what I did to his hair. And then after I did
try
his
to be
official
consistent as
instant
possible
locks,
with
I also did
videos.
some
But
tissue
if
to
you
it. So
like these watch me work videos where I'm breaking down the behind the scenes of what I do with my clients, please don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.